Hey everybody, so today is leg day and I am going to walk you through my leg workout that I'm currently doing at 60 years old. Now I work each muscle independently and a couple of exercises that you would consider to be compound. Now just because I do these doesn't mean that you should. We're all at different fitness levels, but I wanted to share with you what I'm doing at 60 so you can get an idea or ideas and just kind of gauge what you're up to. You could be far advanced, or you could be someone who needs help just, doing the calisthenics. So regardless, first we're going to do calves, then I'm going to do hamstrings, and then I'm going to do quads. And that's it. Let's just do it. Now, first up, I'm going to do the gastrocnemius, or however you pronounce that, the bigger chunk, bigger part of your calves, and I'm going to warm up first. And I should mention that I did walk for 10 minutes just to get the legs warmed up, full of blood. So I don't have a set amount of repetitions I do here for this one. I just go until I feel tired or that I know I've done enough, but I usually do quite a few repetitions. I do 2 legs at a time, and then when I do my single leg, the next 2 to 3 sets, actually it'll be 2 sets, I'm going to do single leg with dumbbells for this exercise, and that's what gets me started for leg day. All right, that's good for that one. Now grab a dumbbell. All right, this is my first set with weights, single leg dumbbell calf raises, and I go till just about failure or to failure, depending on my energy. And I'm using a 45-pound dumbbell at the moment. And for those of you that are saying, go full range of motion, yeah, I know, just let me do this my way, okay? I'm 60 years old. Today's not as much energy. Yeah. All right, add some weight for the last set of the gastro. Okay, so now I added 10 pounds. So now we're doing 55-pound single leg calf raises with the dumbbell. And now this one, I'll count the reps. I think I counted 12, and I can really feel that in my calves. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. Now I'm going to do front calves, these ankle flexors here. And this is a good one to help for just walking, preventing tripping, just so that when you walk, you got that foot coming up with some strength. It's a good one to do. It also, apparently I was watching another guy on YouTube, and he's saying that this is a good one. This one here is a good one to help prevent or fix knee pain. Now I don't have knee pain at the moment, but I have had knee pain when I weighed about 40 pounds more. But I think that was just because of the weight. My body was telling me that Orca should lose some weight. So, and I do this one, I just do as many reps as I can, or till just about failure. I just want to feel it, and I can. Some days I'll try to do much more and really push to failure. And other days I just want to get it to burn a bit. I know it's being worked, and I think this is one of those days. That's one set. I'm going to do one more of these, and then we're going to move on to soleus. Okay, one more set of these guys, and these ones you can do off the edge of the stairs if you want to stand on your top, like on your bottom step. Do these, or you can stand against the wall, kind of leaning against it with your feet out a bit, about a foot, and then just lift your toes up, and you'll get the same thing. I just like doing them off of this 2x4 calf block I made. I really feel that burning. I really feel that burning. Okay, that's burning good. I can feel the blood in the back of my calf. Now I'm going to work the soleus. So, be right back. Okay, up next are soleus, like I said. And what I do is I got this rigged up so that it mimics a seated calf raise machine. So I sit on my bench, and I've used my EZ bar, and I put a piece of, this is pipe insulation, put that on there. Use my calf block to get my feet up off the floor so that my heels can drop down a bit. And there you go. And this one hits the soleus, and to me, the soleus, if any calf muscle you want to make sure you work, it would be that one, because that one is, you can see it all in the back, on the sides, and you can even see it peeking through on the front. It pushes out the gastro calf as well. So if you have both developed, it makes you look that much more muscular in the calves. And I like having my calves look good in the summer in a pair of shorts. My wife digs that too, so hey, we're good. So this one, I actually do 3 sets because I love working the soleus so much. I start with, what do we have here? Those 25s, yep, 50, 100 pounds on an EZ bar. I think EZ bars are what, 10 or 15 pounds? And I start with that. And I get the calves burning. And you might wonder, well, why aren't I counting? Well, because for me, I know how it feels. I know how I'm doing based on how it feels. So, 2 more sets, I'll be right back. So I added 20 pounds to this. Do another set. Now, the thing with these, you want to be careful if you've never done them before, is that they really pull on the Achilles. And I was having some issues where tendons attached to my heel. It was really hurting. I don't know what that's called, Achilles tendonitis or something. But I was worried that the thing would pull off and roll up my leg. And that wasn't appealing, so I had to drop the weight and take it easy for a while. But come springtime, I will add weight to this and to the single leg calf raise to get the calves kind of, a little bit more meaty and looking a little more muscular for summer. That's burning good. Okay, one more set and then we're done this one. So I added another 10 pounds. Usually I add another 20, but I think because I'm doing this video, I'm being more aware of how much time I'm taking in between sets, and I'm not taking more time. I'm shortening it up. So it's a little bit better of a workout, even though maybe it doesn't seem like it too. I don't know. But this is good. My calves are screaming. And this is going to be my last set for calves. And at the moment, I do this calf routine twice a week at least. It's burning. So good. Okay. So that's it for calves. Now we're going to do some hamstrings. Okay, so for hamstrings, I'm going to do 5 sets. I'm going to do 3 sets of this one first. And this would be a stiff-legged deadlift. And these ones work your hamstrings really good. And I think I did a video on this one previously. And if you keep it in this range where I am now, it really hits it good. And it's not that bad on your lower back. But if you bring it right up, it could be a little bit harder on your back. Or if you have pre-existing back problems. And I do have a sensitive lower spine, but I've learned how to get around it and just feel these exercises. And to be quite honest, I don't mind a bit of pain. And not because Arnold said no pain, no gain. It's just, over the years, you just get used to it. Okay, that's one set. That was a warm-up for calves. Now I'm going to add some weight to this. Or, that'd be hamstrings. Okay, I added 20 pounds. So now I have 70 on the EZ bar for these rear deadlifts, stiff-legged deadlifts. Give you a bit of a different angle. And these I don't count reps. I just go until I feel like I've done enough. But if I was counting for hamstrings, I'd want to get up in the mid to high teens at least. Unless I was doing a really heavy set. But I don't think I'll be doing that too much anymore. Maybe once in a while. Just to shock the muscle. And feet are about shoulder width apart, a little bit less. And sometimes I stop just because my lower back is a little sore, like right now. So I'll do one more set and I'll add a little bit more weight, and that'll be 3 sets, and then I'm going to do something else to finish off the hamstrings. Okay, so here's my last set of these ones. I added another 10 pounds. I'll let you look from a different angle. My butt kind of drops back when I do this, just in case you don't know how to do these. And I stand so that the weight is on my heels. I don't stand on my anywhere else, you know, on the balls of my feet. And that's no. Just concentrate on the weight on your heels. Butt back as you go down. Keep the weight as close to your body as you go up and down, vertical as possible, and that'll take a lot of the strain off your lower back. It's tougher today. I think I'm not taking long enough breaks. And then I'm showing you guys these things, but that's okay. So now I'm going to do a different exercise. 2 more sets for hamstrings and that'll be it. Okay, my last 2 sets for hamstrings are single leg hamstring curls on the Bowflex. You can use a cable machine if you want. I try to get 12 to 20 repetitions on these, and I use a light to moderate weight at the moment. And these ones are good for isolating the hamstrings. You lean forward a bit once you rest your lower thigh against the padding of whatever equipment you're using. You should squeeze at the top I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't. And this is gonna make an awful noise now. You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna do one more set, heavier. Okay, one more set, the heavier weight. Oh, the hell was that? Yeah. I can really feel that in the hamstrings. Good thing, 'cause that's what I'm trying to work. Here's your lovely noise again. There. That's enough. Oops. Okay, I don't know if you can see me or not, but that's hamstrings. Now on to quads. Hey everybody, over here. So for quadriceps, at the moment I'm doing 3 exercises. I'm doing 2 compound and 1 isolation exercise for my quads. And the first one is walking lunges. And this one, I do across my basement, back and forth 2 or 3 times. And I do 2 sets of that. And this one not only works the quads, but it also, if you go deep enough, it works the hamstrings. And of course it'll work your core and it'll work your calves. And it's good for helping to prevent or to improve your balance. It's just a really good exercise. This is another one that's one of my favorites. I like doing this one. Like the soleus one, this is one that I always do regardless of what else I'm doing. And I turn around, I go back. Some days I do more, some days I do less, depending on how much I can get the quads to burn. Okay, so I'll be back with one more set. Okay, one more set of lunges, and then we'll move on to our next exercise for quadriceps. I don't know what it is, but today, maybe because I'm showing you what I'm doing, it seems harder. I'm taking shorter rest breaks, but it's a good workout. It's not overly crazy as far as weight goes or anything, but it's a solid workout, I think, for legs, as you'll see as we finish up. I'll probably speed up some of this footage. And I always, close to touching the ground, I don't want to bang my knee too hard. Okay, on to the next quad exercise. All right, so up next is the goblet squat. Now this one, you use a dumbbell for, and you hold the dumbbell out in front of you, kind of like you're cupping a goblet, and you hold it in front of your body as close as possible. Feet shoulder width or a little wider, toes out a little bit, and squat down. Now I'm using my wife's fancy, she says they're red, but I don't know what color these are. What color are these? They don't really look orange, but I call them orange. Orangey pink, I don't know. I'm colorblind, blue-eyed guy, colorblind. So I keep these close to the body, enough rambling. And I try to get into the teens or a little bit more. Again, depending on how I feel. And sometimes I turn the toes more forward, so it focuses more on the outer quadriceps, or the outer quad, not so much on the inner, the tear shaped one on the inside lower thigh. These ones are good if you have lower back pain. I like these. And the weight, I think it's growing on me. Okay, one more set of goblet squats with my weight. This is a 25-pound dumbbell. Now, if you don't have fixed dumbbells and you're using ones with these clamps, be careful because it doesn't fall out and bang on your feet. And that's why I've got my arms up against it, because you never know. And I would say on this one, go down at least a parallel if you can. Lower, even better if you can. And that's a good compound movement. Up next, an isolation movement. 2 more sets and my legs are done. It's good enough for today. Up next is leg extensions. Now, if you've never done these before and you try them, be careful. They can be hard on your knees. What I would say is make sure you're sitting as far back against the padding underneath the backside of your knees, and then make sure the weight's not too heavy. And when you do these, it's ideal to hold at the top for a quick sec, but you don't have to. A lot of people will pick and criticize, but like I always say, you do you, I'll do me. If I was just learning, then maybe I would tell someone that. But even then, I think just getting through the motion is good enough without squeezing and all those things, especially at our age. Sometimes maybe if you're squeezing, you might injure your tendons more, right? If you're squeezing too hard and you're already under a lot of strain, that would be my fear. I don't want that on my shoulders. And I can feel that here. If I turn my toes out a bit, the teardrop part of the quad, whatever that's called, I can feel it there. And those I'll do just a bunch of reps, until it burns. Good enough. I'm not trying to build my legs. I'm trying to strengthen. Yeah, so next up, 1 more set of these bad boys, and then that's it for today. Okay, we're doing another set, heavier, to finish off my leg workout. How do you like these gray sweats? They're a little tight on the legs, but they fit good on the waist and the butt. My wife likes them. I'm not a big fan, but my comfy sweats are in the wash, so, and I didn't feel like wearing shorts. Here on the prairies in Canada, with the wind chill, it's in the -30s at the moment. That's ridiculous. And even though, you could turn the heat up in the house, it just, I don't know, there's something about it. Even though it's warm in here, you still kind of feel that cold from outside somehow. These ones, when I'm finishing off my workout and it's the last set, whatever I'm doing, I always try and squeeze it and hold it, even though I told you not to. For me, I know what I'm doing, I hope, until something snaps or rolls up my leg. But yeah, it's not a ridiculous amount of weight that I'm doing. So if I do hold it here and I just kind of let it start down slowly, I'm not going to hurt myself. If I feel any strains in my knees, I stop. Because one of my fears in life as I get older is not being mobile. I don't want to be one of those 90-year-olds that I've seen in my family and others where you're couch bound, chair bound, you need assistance to get up. I really don't want that to happen to me, and I hope it doesn't happen to you either. So that's going to be it. That burns. Okay, that's my leg workout I'm doing at the moment. I do this twice a week. I will change it up, not very often. I like, the calf exercises, I like all of those. Hamstrings, probably won't change those up. Quads I'll change. I might do a different type of squat, sumo squat or something. I don't do back squats anymore. My lower back is affected by that too much. Lunges I do. Sometimes I'll just do in-place lunges with weight in one hand. But for the time being, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm 60 years old. My name is Grant. I live in Canada. And please, if you're watching this video up to this far, You're awesome. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you got something out of this, because you must have, or you wouldn't keep watching. Please, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. A lot of people watch my channel aren't subscribers, and I think the YouTube algorithm will just show you stuff you've maybe seen before, and you think you're subscribed. It's happened to me, some channels I watch, and then I look and I see, oh crap, I haven't actually subscribed, so I make sure I do. So please do that, like the video and all that stuff, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching.